God, that was so cool. Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm normally not a fan of that kind of stuff, but that was pretty cool.
It's so tight. Damn. Welcome, everybody. Episode 14 of Cards in Hand Variety Hour. It is June 9th. Next Friday, my birthday. What are you going to get me?
Nothing. I'm not going to get you anything because you suck.
It seems a little bit unfair. A little bit unfair. And I wasn't talking
I'm going to get you... Oh...
Just talking to literally everyone else. Oh. You know what? Intro the show. I got to grab something. Hold on, okay?
All right. I'll entertain you guys while he's gone. Maybe I should do another for my Anime Summit listeners, do another improvised erotica for anybody who listened to our last podcast episode that I do for Anime Summit. I improvised an erotic novel scene, sex scene. Anyways.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, but before I show this, One Tough Nerd brought up in chat. So Loot Crate sent out this Infinity Gauntlet oven mitt, right? But some of them don't work. So they had to issue this statement saying, do not use it. Store it in a safe place until we can find a way to dispose of it. Because they just weren't stopping any heat. So people were taking shit out of the oven and burning their hands. Okay. I got a thing. And I have to show it off. I can't fit it on the screen. So you're just going to have to... Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. This thing literally it's the height of my microphone right now. So I'm not going to open it up right here, but I will show the best part of it.
God, that thing is huge.
Dude, we're all soldiers
One
now.
time said, you know what I don't have? Overwatch.
We're all soldiers now, man.
No, we're all soldiers
I have
now,
to
dude.
say, there were some complaints over the Tracer statue that came out at BlizzCon. It wasn't the best of quality. This thing, it's huge. I have huge hands. I have really big. This is massive, and I don't know if you can pick up all the detail in this, his scars in his face. Looking at, you can't see it, but his pouch here actually has seams in it. It's incredible. Yeah. This is the coolest thing that I own.
I like it.
Dude. Would have been better if it was a Diva statue, but yeah,
Yeah.
It's okay. It is what it is. And I actually made an unboxing video of this for the channel, and then I went back to watch it, and my microphone was muted. So
again.
So it it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, we didn't do a show last week, so I couldn't show this off last week. I really wanted to show this off. I'm so damn excited. This thing is heavy. This box was 17 pounds, by the way.
Seems like a heavy statue.
Oh, dude, it's super. It's
Diva is
super
the best
solid.
character from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Shut up, man.
Diva, or
she
Hannah,
does look like
her name is Hannah Song, and she is a
Chang Wasana Song,
ex-StarCraft 2 professional from Korea, who, after Overwatch's demise, decided to step up and fight for her country, piloting the mech.
Fight for your countries.
And that's a true story. I know that because now I have the art book
story
that has all the story in it. So, anyway. What's up, man? How you been? Shinji's transition went really well. Nice.
Shut up.
That's awesome.
Whatever.
That's awesome.
Yeah, let's Hayden.
Dude, what have you
Dog.
been playing for the last 2 weeks?
Overwatch.
So here's the story.
So I didn't have it for the past 2 weeks.
Right.
But,
Here's the story. A long time ago, my girlfriend said, "I'll get you Overwatch for your birthday," because at that point I hadn't played it yet, and I was like, "Yeah, okay." She's like, "Do you want the collector's edition?" And I'm like, "No, I don't really care about it that much. I just want to play it. I just don't really know anything about it. I don't really care." So she got me the digital Origins edition, which had the extra skins. I'm like, that's enough for me. Of course, once I played it, I fell in love with it. It's my favorite game. And I was like super bummed one night. I was like, damn it. I really wish we would have just gotten that collector's edition. I wanted it so bad. And I got an email from my credit card company saying, we increased your limit by like a whole bunch. So there you go. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to buy it. And I'm like, I'm only going to buy it if Sam will buy the game at a discounted price, and I'll keep all the stuff inside. And I messaged you at like 2 a.m. I was like, bro.
Yeah.
you want to buy it for cheap? So, and then I went to buy it on Amazon because I have Prime. It was still considered a new game. So I saved $20 just by buying it on Amazon.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so I got it for less. So I could not get it.
Thanks to anyone who came by earlier and watched us play. From Joel's point of view. We got our butts kicked a little bit, but that's okay.
A little bit. It happens.
It happens. Joel sucks. So
we were against some good teams, though.
Dude, some people were really good. Yeah. But yeah, later in this episode, we're going to talk about E3 and what we're excited to see. Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of stuff that I've already seen trailers for that I'm pretty excited for.
Yep.
So let's get right into it. Cards in Hand, episode 14. Battleborn drama. Dun, dun,
well, wait.
dun.
What have you been playing besides Overwatch? Anything?
Overwatch.
That's it?
Nope, Overwatch.
I played a game.
And
really
Super
cool
Nintendo
game.
Games.
Okay, so I played like a simulator game. I played YouTuber's Life.
Oh, geez, what was that like?
Dude, it's a incredibly cool game. It's not even out. It's in like beta. It's like early access. It's like, now from what I've seen for people that I follow on YouTube, they're like, this is like really accurate for what it's like. It's a really fun game. Like, you make videos, you have to decide what to make. You have to like balance your school life, your home life, your money. You have to work jobs. You have to upgrade your shit. If you get like a good mic, you can like select different pop filters and all that. It's just like, it's super in depth for like what it is. If anyone likes sim type games or like well, yeah, like simulator games, I guess. I don't really know what those kind of games are called. Like theme park, theme hospital, sim type games. Go check out YouTuber's Life. It's really a lot of fun. Okay. Battleborn drama.
Battleborn. People already know my opinion on this game.
Yeah. A lot of people might be saying, what's Battleborn? And you wouldn't be wrong. Battleborn tried. It sucks because Battleborn's not like Overwatch. They're not the same kind of games in any way. Like, other than the fact that there's different heroes you can select and you fight each other. Like, they're not the same, but they had some stupid ass idea to promote it the same kind of way and put it out at the same kind of time as Overwatch. It's like, you should just know by the hype around Overwatch, don't make a game until next year. Just wait.
Right.
Yeah, dude, what's happening with it? They so the week that Overwatch released, they dropped their price to $40 to match Overwatch. Not only that, but the collector's edition as well. It's down to $40.
Yeah.
They're trying so hard to like get as much as they can, and it's funny. I haven't heard anybody talk about it for a while. And in fact, the lead writer for Battleborn just left the company.
Really?
He left Gearbox. I guess it was unrelated to Battleborn, but and not only that, he left the games industry.
Sure it was.
Well, he's not even in the games industry
anymore. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to be a hater, because maybe the game's fun. I don't know, but this kind of artwork, is used so much.
It's true.
This style of character design has been used so much lately, especially in mobile games and that kind of stuff. It just looks tacky. I don't like it. I don't like the big buff guys with the really tiny heads.
Right.
I don't like the really skinny people with the really slim shoulders, slim arms.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that, make it super exaggerated, not half-ass exaggerated.
Right.
Like, it looks dumb. Yeah. You know? I don't know. It just looks not fun.
Also, the reason that I didn't find Battleborn fun, at least in the beta that I played, is I hated the single player mode. It was garbage. It felt like it just shouldn't have even been there. They should have just focused on, like what Overwatch did, focus on the game, make the multiplayer part the best it can be, and then if there's time, do a story, I guess, if you really have to. But what bothered me is that you only start out with a couple heroes. Like, they say, oh, you buy it and you get all the heroes like Overwatch did, except you don't. You have to unlock them through the story mode. And I couldn't be asked to play that story mode any more than I already did. It was so Borderlands humor, which I'm not a fan of. Like, nothing about Battleborn in that sense drew me in at all. The actual combat, the actual matches were fun, but they're like MOBAs. They're really, really long, like 30-minute matches, kind of. And again, that's just something that I wasn't really feeling. But they're just two different kinds of games. They just really fucked up by deciding to kind of release. It's like when you see like Avengers 2 coming out, and then on the same day, like, Christmas with the Cranks 2 is coming out. It's like, why would you even put that movie out? Why? Well, I don't even know. I'm just saying, like, why would you try to release a movie on the same day? That just doesn't make any sense. No one's going to go see your movie. I don't know.
Christmas with the Cranks.
Damn it. One tough nerd in chat is just, like, wishing for Overwatch. He goes,
I know.
He goes, I'm broke. I've had to play Pokemon.
I've been trying to...
Well, he said, he goes, I've been trying to play Pokemon. Know what my new favorite Pokemon is? Overwatch.
You know what I don't have? Overwatch. You know what I've been playing, guys? Not Overwatch. You know what I'm excited for? Playing Overwatch before I die. I've been trying to watch more anime, and I think I found a good one. Overwatch.
And every time I'm
going
to type Overwatch, and he gets it before I get it.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, what do we got? Battleborn drops its price, blah, blah, blah. Overwatch changes.
Yeah. This is a bummer and not a bummer. I believe in it. I agree with it. But I don't have to like it. So right now in Overwatch, D.Va's a little weak. D.Va's just not... She's got all the utility. She has all the makings. But she's just weak. Just super weak. So they're looking for a way to make her better, but not make her too good. Because if you make her, like, really, if you make her do a lot of damage, then she's the best tank in the game. So they're looking for ways to fix her. I think I read that they're looking to maybe increase, like, her rate of fire. Something to give her a little bit more edge. Because, I don't know, in beta, she was amazing. Like, I was super good with D.Va in beta. And then since I've gotten it, I've put in just under 60 hours of play. And my D.Va play has been, like, maybe 2 of those hours. I don't have any fun with her anymore.
Yeah.
The other one is, unfortunately, my new favorite character, McCree.
Yeah, I've been playing Hella McCree as well.
That one needs to happen. It's just more specifically... damn it, I keep reading chat. It's just more specifically McCree's ability to destroy a tank in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Which...
With the fan.
Yeah, I understand that. The way that it works is McCree has 6 shots in his gun. You can take shots and shoot people, but if you use your right click, it's called fan the hammer, and he will unload the rest of his gun. Right? If he has 2 shots left, he'll take 2 shots. If he has 6 shots, he'll take all 6, and it's very, very quick. It does a lot of damage because you're shooting 6 times. Yeah. Well, his other ability is a roll, and when he rolls, he automatically reloads. Right? It's kind of like that awesome quick draw Western thing. So basically, and his other thing is a 1-second stun. So McCree's entire game revolves around sneaking behind the enemy lines, flashbang, unload, get out. Right?
Yeah.
You're basically going after high value targets to disrupt their team. And he's perfect at it.
The problem with that is that with McCree, I've been able to shred some tanks.
Right.
Pretty horribly. Like, I did it to a couple of Roadhogs today.
Right. And that's the thing, like so because of his roll reloading, anytime there's a Roadhog, I stun him, I unload, I roll into him really quick and unload again. So you're shooting him 12 times in the span of like a second and a half.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Something has to be done about that. I agree. I hope that they don't take it too far, because I like his play style of going after softer targets. I think that's really, really fun. Yeah. There's something amazingly satisfying about that. But I agree. He shouldn't take out a Reinhardt, in 1.5 seconds. No. It just shouldn't happen, Even though Reinhardt's a little bit unfair sometimes with his damn shield. I don't know how you're supposed to get around that.
Yeah, so I can kind of agree with that.
Mm-hmm. It's fair. But really quick, going back to Diva, she's bad when I see her and I go, oh, it's just a Diva. Yeah. Like, it never registers as an issue. I'm just like, I'm going to kill you really quick, and then I'll go back to doing whatever it is I was doing. That's bad.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to save this next one on this list for towards the end, because that's part of main topic. The Final Fantasy 12.
Right. Okay.
What is this now? Galaxy
and Turmoil? All right. So, we all know
this looks cool.
You know what it is. It's Battlefront 3, a fan-made version of it. So, we all know Star Wars Battlefront 3 came out, and it was Call of Duty in space. Without the in-space part, because you can't fly ships in this one, which you could, in Battlefront 2. It came out, it was a giant steaming pile of garbage that nobody who liked the originals and was waiting desperately for a new Battlefront, no one liked it. So this company, I actually don't remember what the company's name is. I'm not going to open it now, but they took it upon themselves to make their own version of Battlefront 3. And they struck this deal with Steam where they can release it for free on Steam. And the interesting, it's called Galaxy and Turmoil. And it's a weird situation because it's going to get taken down. It's not going to stay on Steam because Disney's not going to be like, yeah, go for it. Use our Star Wars franchise and all of our assets to make a game that people are going to like more than our own. So, like,
Disney's going to be like, stop that right now.
Yeah, and like, the weird thing is, like, why would Valve even be like, yeah, totally, bring it onto our platform?
Why would they just go for it?
Yeah, it's super weird. Because, like, very clearly they were making it almost like a demo reel for their company. That makes sense. Or maybe they're making it for a statement. I don't know. They know it's not going to stay on Steam for very long. But I can't wait to play it for those, like, 5 minutes when it's on there, because I want to play Battlefront so bad. I want to play a good Battlefront. Not this garbage that's out there now.
Right.
You played the Battlefront games, right?
It looks cool, though. Yeah, I haven't played the new one, but...
No. Well, have you ever played Call of Duty?
I've just watched people play it. Yeah, I played Call of Duty.
Then you've played the new Battlefront. There's literally... There's no difference except for you're just reskinning it. It's almost like a Call of Duty mod with Star Wars characters.
Yeah. I watched Game Grumps, Guest Grumps, where they had the lead singer of Coheed and Cambria on there. which is awesome, by the way. I don't know how they got the lead singer. I don't know how they got Claudio Sanchez on there. But Claudio Sanchez, apparently that's like the game he plays on his downtime. Whenever he's home, that's what he plays. So he was really good at it, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It looks okay, I suppose.
Yeah.
Getting into some card game news. Whoa, cards in hand. New Pokemon set. This looks legit. Steam Siege.
Yep.
Expansion. They're gonna add Volcanion and Gardevoir. Mega Steelix EX. I can't wait to see that because Steelix needs to be in the limelight more here because he's fucking Steelix.
Steelix has been around for a long ass time too.
He has.
Gold and silver, right?
It just sucks. Yeah. Yes. He was added on as an evolution to Onyx.
Right.
You had to make him hold like a steel something or other and trade him and then trade him back.
Steel coat or something like that?
Yeah, yep, a steel coat. Or you could but that's the thing too, is like that sucked because you only got one steel coat in the game, so it was like, who do I give it to, Scyther or Onyx?
It's true.
And whatever. But I don't know, the way the Pokemon card game, and maybe this is a whole other topic that we need to talk about, is that the way the tournament setup is going right now is just like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, there's some.
I don't know.
Do you have the article open right now?
Yes.
Doesn't it say it's the 12th set in this block?
Yeah.
That's a lot of sets, right?
Yeah, I have no idea. Like, it's... Hold on, let me look at it.
Because Magic has what? Like 6?
They do 2 sets of block.
Oh.
Now. It used to be 3.
Oh, I thought it was more than that. Either way. Well, it's shit even more than 12. Because it's all part of the X and Y block, right? Does that rotate?
Yes, it does. It does rotate. But then there's also extended format.
What? Okay, so what's in the current legal format right now?
I was actually just looking that up.
Okay, perfect.
It's weird because extended is black, white, and on.
Okay.
Let me find. Oops, there we go. Why didn't you just give me that link? Frickin' Bulbapedia.
I'm not gonna open this.
Okay.
Sorry.
X and Y series. I have no idea if this doesn't say what's current right now, but basically, I'm pretty sure if you go to here, I'll go to Pokemon.com and it'll tell me.
There you go.
They normally, it's weird. I'm counting it right now, and the Diamond and Pearl, right? When Diamond and Pearl became a thing,
yeah,
there was 6 sets, and then it became Platinum. There was 4 sets.
Sure.
And then it became Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Then there was 4 sets, and then now they're doing X and Y, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12 including the mini set.
Right. I mean, isn't that just because like the new games aren't out yet, right? Because like they wouldn't start a new block without the new games being out.
Here's the thing too. They didn't make. I thought they were gonna make a set for Alpha Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and they didn't. So that might be it too, because normally they do, because they did for Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
I wonder if that's
so it's
because
just X and Y, X and Y.
That's weird.
And it's because what?
No, because like, did they make one for Black and White too? Like number
they didn't. 2? No.
I wonder if that was just like to stop confusion, because like it went Black and White, X and Y, and then Black and White 2, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they didn't want to be like, well, here's the Black and White block or whatever.
Or no, they went Black and White 2. They did Black and White 2 and then X and Y.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that seems like a hell of a lot of cards for like a standard block.
It's a lot of, I don't know, it's weird because some of my friends that I used to play with, they still play, and it's just a lot of, I don't know, the way it works now is like they don't separate the extended format and the regular format. They don't separate them at all. They're one thing. So you have to get enough championship points by going to both kinds. So you have to have 2 decks, pretty much, at the ready. You know what I mean? Which is just, I think that's dumb. I think it should be like Magic, where you go to a Legacy tournament, there's a Legacy tournament. You go to a Standard tournament, there's a Standard tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really weird. But yeah, anyways.
Do you think
it looks cool? The cards look cool.
Do you think that has anything to do with the fact that like mostly kids play the Pokemon card game, and they know that they can get their parents to do all this shit? You know what I mean? Because like,
yeah.
Because if I played Pokemon the card game, I wouldn't play it in tournaments then, because I wouldn't want to have to worry about doing that. That seems like a hell of a lot of work.
It is a hell of a lot of work.
But can kids play in those tournaments? I don't know. I don't really know how it works.
Yeah, there's 3 divisions.
Okay.
There's juniors, seniors, and masters.
I don't know.
Depending on your age.
I guess to be a Pokemon master, you have to do a lot of work, which actually makes a lot of sense now that I think about it thematically. So.
Right. One Tough Nerd, are they still doing Black and White Onward for the current block? For the current block, yeah. It's whatever you want. There's extended format and the regular standard format, and extended is Black and White and on. The problem is that to collect enough championship points to be able to go to Worlds or Nationals or whatever it is, or Worlds, you have to play in both challenges and battle roads that come through your city. You can't just play in only the standard ones or only the extended ones. You have to do both to get enough championship points to qualify, and that's why it's BS. Because you have to have 2 decks at the ready. You have to have an extended format deck, which is constantly changing every time a new set comes out, and then you have to have your standard deck, which is constantly changing when a new set comes out.
So it's how is like a winner determined at the end of the whole thing then? Do you go to Worlds and then play extended and then play standard and then?
I think Worlds is always standard.
Then what is the point of having the extended stuff? It sounds stupid. It sounds like they're just like, hey, we have this newer format. We want you to try it out. You have to try it out now.
It sounds really dumb. Yeah.
It does sound dumb. It sounds really dumb. I've been to some dumbass Bushy Road stuff. This is way worse.
Right. It's honestly why I haven't wanted to get back into it.
Makes sense.
Because I asked a friend before we started doing this again, before the first episode, I was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna ask, my friend Michael about this, see if I can get back into it, and he was like, don't.
don't.
He was like, just don't do it. He was like, he was kind of like, he was like, no offense, I kind of know your financial situation, but that's not even the only reason. Like, you know what I mean? And I was kind of like, okay, I get you. Like, but yeah, it's lame. So anyways, on the card game news that I care about, and I'll just say this. I like playing unlimited Pokemon.
Yeah.
Bring whatever deck you want. I have the decks that I have, and we'll play.
Isn't that just like
what I'm into.
The case with any card game that we ever play? Like
you and I, yes, we just play unlimited.
That's like how we like to play games. Period. I think it's like, fuck all those rules. Just play whatever fun deck you want to play.
Right. If I want to get into competitive scene, I will. But right now, I'm just playing whatever I want to play.
Right.
Unless, of course, it's Magic, like Commander, not Commander. But that's different. That's a whole another kind of Magic game.
Right.
But yeah, there's a bunch of new Weiss sets that we really haven't been talking about because we're not excited for them. And
Let
we
me
just
guess.
been talking about movies and video
Idolmasters 10, New Love Live, a new Kantai, and a new Two Love Rue. Done. That's the lineup for the next 50 years.
For the next 50 years. And Girlfriend Beta.
Oh, my
Volume
fucking
5.
bad. I don't count that because that doesn't have distribution rights in America, so.
I'm excited for 2 things. They announced Kisniver, which is the current Trigger anime that's going on right now. So I mean, they acquired Kill la Kill, so I think it was pretty easy for them to acquire Kiznaiver.
Sure.
I'm watching it right now, and it's pretty cool. I talk about it a lot on Anime Summit. It's really cool. It's really edgy, kind of emo, but I really love it. It's a nice step away from the wild stuff that Trigger normally does with like Kill la Kill and Gurren Lagann and things like that.
Is this the one that you were telling me about?
No.
Oh, okay.
That one. That one's called Luluco, and that one's just ridiculous.
Because that's the one I
that
want to
one
watch.
they're doing. Yeah, they're shorts. They're little short episodes. They're like 7 minutes.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you should watch that too though, because it's funny.
Gotcha.
They make a bunch of references to their own anime and other shit in it. It's funny. But yeah, Kiznaiver I'm excited about, and I saw today Excel World Infinite Burst set.
Oh shit, that's right.
So
and it's an extra booster, which I prefer actually. Now that I have gotten several of them.
And a new Crusade set came out where they did anniversary edition of Martian Successor Nadesco, my favorite anime. So if my birthday is coming up after Joel's, so like, you want to eBay that joint? Link in the show notes.
Dude, whatever. You told everyone not to get anything for me, so don't. No, he doesn't even play Crusade. He doesn't even play that game.
You didn't even go here.
Dude, I've played you in Weiss. You don't even play that game either.
Mean Girls anime of the season.
What?
Me and Joel every other weekend or so, we try and get together and play some Weiss.
So you're not excited about Disgaea?
Oh yes, that's right, the Disgaea English set. I'm gonna get me a couple boxes of those. I am literally getting a couple boxes of those. One Tough Nerd said, dudes, in Naruto collectible card game, you have to literally fight through the Chunin exams and the Junin Hokage Sanin equivalents in order to advance. There were literal ranks that you'd carry as individual players. Here's the thing about the Naruto collectible card game. You didn't know a lot of people who played it, but if you ever went to an event where they were playing it, there was a shit ton of people. like people took this card game very seriously. Okay, there was cash prizes being handed out.
Right.
Okay. Like the problem with it is that the community got smaller and smaller, because if you thought the Yu-Gi-Oh community was douchey, these people were terrible.
No way. They couldn't be that bad. Are you serious?
Dude, okay, so when I was playing Pokemon, there was some people that I knew that are not going to be named, obviously, that played this game. They literally... I remember one of these two people literally gave me and my brother a big, like... He overtraded us on purpose to get some certain money cards to trade for Naruto cards to some Naruto people. Because Pokemon to him wasn't profitable. So he went on to make a career in Naruto card game. And apparently he won a lot of money, and then the card game became defunct. So he kind of screwed himself in the end. But he was this weird kid. He was just kind of like, I only play card games for money. I don't play for fun. Like, he was really weird. Like, yeah. And I'm like, then go play Magic. Like, Magic has great price support. Why aren't you playing that? Right. And he was like, because I don't want to. Because at Naruto tournaments, there's cash up front. And it's like, weird. That's weird. You're weird. Just calm down, man.
What was that card game? I can't remember what it is now. Where there was clans. And whatever clan won the tournament that year would actually impact the overall story of it.
Oh, wasn't it called like something Wonders or
7?
Shit.
Maybe One Tough Nerd.
We talked about it on this show.
Yeah, we did. I have... Like, they gave me the starter set for it.
You do have one, yeah.
It's like Legend of the something ring, the 5 rings or something like that.
Oh, yes. Legend of the... Okay, go back to YouTube right quick. And just find the episode.
Like, that's tight.
Yeah, we should play that. Is that still like... Is there still a tournament scene for that? Is that still actively going?
I have no idea. I know it's been around for a long time.
We should look it up and look into it and get into that.
It is Legend of the Five Rings. Damn, that memory now.
Oh, shout out to Michael's DEI in the chat room. You're a fraud, by the way. You're exposed. Okay, so this guy, Michael's DEI in the chat room, he's a cool cat. He's part of the Anime Summit Network and the podcast I do, shameless plug. We started playing fighting games together, and we started playing Skullgirls together. And he was teaching me how to use Beowulf, which is he's like the wrestler guy with the chair.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I was like, okay, I'm going to take these fundamentals right quick, and I'm going to go online and see if I can wreck people. I just wrecked like 3 people.
Really?
I was like, yeah, Michael's DI, shout out to Michael's, because he's taught me some cool shit, like some cool combos and cool. If you played Persona 4 Arena, he plays like a Persona 4 Arena character. He does like the short hops and things like that. So, I actually really want to start recording some Skullgirls for you guys as soon as I get my video game stuff going up.
Right.
But yeah, Michael's DEI, I exposed him with Philia. You're a fraud. Anyways.
It looks like Legend of the Five Rings was bought by Fantasy Flight Games in 2015. On their actual, like on the website, there's no other information on it. I don't know if it's still around. Oh, Fantasy Flight Games. Yeah, okay. The products are not available, so I don't know. It's crazy. The last thing posted was September 11th, 2015. I don't know if this is still an actual product anymore, so that's even more reason that we should play, because we do like to play dead card games.
We do.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
We do.
Yeah. Oh, weird. That's actually kind of sad, because I guess like that was around for like 20 years, and I remember when I was putzing with the box, because I had the smallest instruction manual I've ever seen. It was like that big, but it was a book. It was like a thick ass small page book. You remember that thing? It's ridiculous. Like one of the older guys there came up and he was like, "Oh, do you play? Because I'm clan blah blah blah," and he's the one that told me about all these super crazy tournaments where whatever clan you are, that's who you play for. It's a community thing. And yeah, like it's like Magic with the overall story. Whatever clan would win that year's tournament would actually be written into the actual story of the game. It's super cool. But anyway, yeah.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's get into the main topic now, man. Anyways, Weiss. Let's play some more Weiss soon.
Yeah.
Village Games Anoka, you could buy the shit out of their stock. Oh, Five Rings. Okay.
Let's go buy a bunch of Five Rings stuff, dude.
Let's go to Anocha's. I've been to Village one time for a Vanguard tournament, and my team got first place. Baller.
What's a Vanguard?
What's a Vangees?
Oh, is that
It's
the game that
Yusha,
I've never lost?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right.
Fucking, let's get into what are we excited for, dude, for E3. What are you excited for? I'll tell you what I'm excited for. Zero
How are you
Dawn.
going to ask me
badass.
and then just start talking?
Shut up! Okay, go ahead.
No, you already started.
I'm really excited for, yeah.
You don't even know.
Excited for Kingdom Hearts.
Why? It's already been announced.
I don't know, dude. I just saw the trailer for 2.8, the HD remix.
Dude, they're running out of point whatevers to release. They should just release the fucking game.
I know, but like, it showed like, so there's what's cool about 2.8 remix is, it showed gameplay of, there's this extra Birth by Sleep episode that they're adding in it.
Well, thank God.
And it showed gameplay of that, and it looks like Kingdom Hearts 3 graphics. Like, it just looks, it's except you're Aqua, and you're like, it looks really beautiful.
Is this the episode that's going to make the story make sense?
Yes.
Thank you. I just want one tough nerd to get all riled up about that. Kingdom Hearts makes no sense.
He was like, I was there, took fourth, barely missed a regional invite. I remember because I think Jeremy Kramer, or we call him Kramer, yeah. He kind of wrecked Brian. They played a mirror match. Dragonic Overlord the end. Okay, the card names for Vanguard are getting ridiculous, by the way. Dragonic, there was one I saw where it was Dragonic, Valuable, something, comma, Valuable Overlord. Dragonic, something. Like, it's... I can taste your sarcasm, Joel. Fight me.
Brian,
Ooh.
if you can explain the Kingdom Hearts storyline to both me and my girlfriend and make it make sense, we won't fight.
I've already explained it to him.
It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. Look,
it makes sense.
Hold on. I think Kingdom Hearts is they're amazing games. They're so much fun. The idea is really cool. One of my favorite combat systems. But fuck that story. I am so over that story. Completely done. I don't care anymore. It's just fun to play.
I think, Supreme Heavenly Emperor Dragon Dragonic Overlord, the Ace real card. Yeah. So, I've explained it to you, though. Like, I've explained it to you numerous times.
But it's still... Look, maybe it's not that it doesn't make sense. It's that I think it's kind of stupid and over-bloated. It doesn't...
Oh, it definitely is.
A good story doesn't have to
will be the first to admit.
A good story doesn't have to be Lord of the Rings. It can be Harry Potter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not that's not sarcasm. I'm actually being serious. Lord of the Rings is very intricate and there's a lot of moving pieces, and Lord of the Rings is only good because it's Lord of the Rings at this point. If that came out today, that book would never get made. Period.
Yeah. Here's the thing. There's the biggest Kingdom Hearts fans that I know are Brian, who's in the chat room now.
Right.
My buddy Michael, who I played Pokemon with, and myself. We will be the first three to tell you that yes, it's very bloated. The side games are ridiculous. 358 over 2 days and Recoded was nothing but bitch work. Like, we'll be the first to fucking tell you. But like, I don't know, man. I watched the trailer for 2.8 HD Remix, and it just, that Birth by Sleep extra episode, when they showed gameplay of it, I was like, there's this part where she's like trying to walk back to where she left Ventus, and the floor breaks and it just floats like this, and she's like running across it, and I was just like, that is beautiful. Like, now, it looks so good.
Do you think this is almost like when they released the Final Fantasy 15 demo? Like a way to show off what it's going to be like when you finally get 3. You know what I mean? Because like that was released like a year ago, right? That was a long... Actually, maybe it was. Because I'm almost wondering... Because you said that it's done in the Kingdom Hearts 3 graphics. That's probably
the new Birth by Sleep episode? Yeah.
That's probably like hey guys, hang on just a little bit longer. Check out what you're going to be able to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. That's totally cool.
And here's the thing too, is since I've been playing the mobile game, and I know Brian has as well, me and some of our other Vanguard friends have been playing, and as I progress further in the story, things are getting more and more like kind of mysterious, and there's an animated movie that they're including with this game that shows the foretellers around the table discussing the traitor, like and this is basically going to show how the Keyblade War started. Right. So it was cool because it showed some characters like in some of the outfits you can get in the mobile game, and they were talking. The foretellers were talking, and it was like, oh my god, I'm hearing the voices of the foretellers. Like, this is really cool. Right. They're animated in 3D. They're fighting each other. Something's going on. Yeah. So that looks really cool. Right.
Brian, buddy, no, I understand it, but it doesn't have to. It's just... Look, it's rough. I know. It's rough. I know. Forget it. I think that they're really cool games, and I like the idea, but I'm not a complicated story kind of person. That's why I've struggled with some Final Fantasy games in the past. I just don't like... I don't like big, huge, complicated things. I like big, huge stories. I don't know. I've become more simple in my old age, I guess. I'm just not really big on...
In my opinion, the only games that really matter are 1, Chain of Memories, 2, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, and then 3. Right. Because Dream Drop Distance, you're taking the Mark of Mastery exam with Riku and Sora. And, whatever. And then the mobile game is just fun to play.
Sure.
You don't have to play that one either. But
Sure.
You don't really need to know how the Keyblade War started to show to know what's going on with Sora and them. I think that's more of just they want a lore behind the weapon that is the Keyblade, since it's been such a big deal throughout these games. And basically the Keyblade was created to capture light and bring it to the appropriate places in the universe. But yeah, anyways, that's something that I'm kind of excited about. I'm not going to have a PS4 by then, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, who knows? That could come out in 2 years. We really don't know. Do you know when it's coming out? Because, I mean, what's another 2 years?
December, I think it was. Or September, I think. I don't remember.
Is it really coming out in September?
I think that's what it was, yeah.
No Man's Sky was coming out, and now it's not yet. So.
Oh, yeah, No Man's Sky. Looks pretty cool.
Well, several things have been announced already before E3, of course. Watch Dogs 2, which I don't think really that many people give that much of a shit about Watch Dogs anymore. Of course, they showed off a cinematic trailer, which, again, they tried to make it look like in-game footage. So people immediately were like, oh, so the game's not going to look like this. Gotcha. And then they showed off what the game actually looks like. And it's whatever. Watch Dogs screwed everyone over. I don't really care about Watch Dogs 2. They did announce Injustice 2.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Injustice
I watched
2,
the trailer for that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You and I sat down and played the entirety of Injustice.
We did.
On your computer.
Yeah. No, on my Xbox.
Oh, that's right. But it's hooked up to your monitor.
Yeah.
Yep. We sat there for.
I do
hours.
have Injustice on Steam though. So. Yeah.
Why don't we play it? Because I do too.
I have no idea why we don't play it.
Probably because you get your.
But they still play it at. They still play it at Evo. Shut up!
The thing that
thing.
What?
People were hating on the armor.
I don't care.
Thing.
I
think it looks cool.
I don't care. Injustice was a fun fighting game. I don't really care what the armor looks like.
It was, and they're gonna if they use Mortal Kombat X's netcode, then it's gonna be a great game.
Right. Well, not on PC it wasn't, but that's why they didn't give the new update to the PC, because they just said, well, we just don't want to deal with the PC guys anymore. We're not going to support that game any further. But,
that was BS.
The thing that I'm excited for, I want to see what's coming out of Rockstar. That's all I care about. Well, that's not all I care about. It's the biggest thing I care about, because
Wait, what'd they say?
Nothing. And ignore that Nightbot, One Tough Nerd. I have not looked at it yet, but so far it's looking like Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead something, another Red Dead game. That's what it's looking like so far. It could all be rumors though. It could all be fake made up shit. But all I know is that Rockstar stated that they're working on something to do with one of their other franchises. So what we have is either another well, that's not Rockstar. Anyway, we either have another Bully, which would be amazing. Bully was a fun ass game. They only ever made one. Another Red Dead. No, it's not going to be GTA, right? Whatever they say is going to be super cool. The other thing I'm looking forward to is I can feel it in my bones, and I hope I'm not wrong. They're going to announce another Saints Row game. Come on.
Oh.
Give us another Saints Row. Give us Saints Row in time, because the ending of Saints Row 5 literally sets that up. And that's
4?
Saints Row 4, yeah. And that's literally the only place.
I haven't beaten it yet.
Well, it's not really that big of a spoiler. It's like a funny thing, but there's time travel at the very end. It's like a joke, but not really. But
Ooh.
But like, Saints Row 3 and 4 are some of my favorite games of all time. They're amazingly fun to play, and they only get crazier as they go on. So, a Saints Row in time would be incredible. Forget it. I'm at midnight waiting to play it. I don't care. And then the other big thing is going to be the Zelda Wii U stuff. That's happening too. I think it's Thursday at 11 a.m. So Thursday.
What game is that?
The new Zelda. Zelda U, they're finally showing it. I think there's a
This
demo
weekend?
there. Yeah, Thursday at 1 o'clock Central Time. I think it's 11 o'clock Pacific.
I'm gonna catch so much BS for this. I am just tired of Zelda games.
Me too, but I can't say it that loud because my girlfriend's over there.
Tell her to get over it. 'Cause
Look,
like...
that's another thing that, again, overly complicated story where it didn't need to be ever in the first place. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. It never had to be before. They didn't have to retcon it now. No.
I like to think of them as separate.
I like to think of them like Final Fantasies. They don't have to be connected either.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
Even though they have tried connecting them now. Like 10 and 7 are connected. And like...
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Remember?
Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
There's like some...
That was kind of a cool theory, though.
That is cool, because that's not intrusive.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, no.
One does not...
It doesn't ruin anything.
Right. You don't play 10 and be like, oh, because in 7 this happened and blah, blah, blah. No, that's not how it is. Like 9 is connected to 7 and 8 a little bit because you can find Squall and Cloud's swords in a weapon shop. Right? But that's more like an Easter egg. But...
Well, then there's stuff like the Avalis Alliance, too, where like... Tactics in 12, and speaking of 12, HD remake, which looks pretty cool, I must say. 12 was not one of my favorites, but it was a pretty decent game. But I mean, the Zelda games are just reiterations. Probably.
False.
Probably.
False. Read the Historia.
False.
Read the Historia.
Read the encyclopedia.
I'm actually dead serious. I've
watch Bill Nye.
I've seen this story now. One Tough Nerd. Look it up. It's all part of a branching set of storylines where if one thing doesn't happen, this happens. If something happens, this happens. And if something doesn't happen, this happens. And they are all actually connected. They are reincarnated. That every hero is the same one, reincarnated. And they're all... Zelda's the goddess.
He goes, fine.
Yeah. No, I'm serious. Go look it up. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But God, what the hell is this thing? Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 12. That was the first one I ever didn't play all the way through. I just stopped playing it. I didn't care for it.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Mm-hmm. It was kind of a weird game, and I think the fact that there wasn't some kind of really cool love story in it was kind of weird because people were so used to seeing like a connection between two characters.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that the summons were like airships now, and
but like that world, the Final Fantasy 12 is like the future version of It's like the future of where From Tactics was, or something like that. And then you know 13 and 13.2, and then Type 0 and 15 were all supposed to be connected, but now they're saying that 15's not connected.
Nope.
Anymore.
Nope. The story behind 15 is because back when it was called Final Fantasy Versus, it was connected, but that was kind
Versus 13.
That was like internally scrapped, and a small team. It was all part of
Fabula.
Yeah, and then like a small team was like, "Hey, do you guys mind if we try to make 15 ourselves?" And they were like, "Yeah, pitch us an idea." And then they did. So now 15 is not connected to 13 whatsoever. It's its own separate entity.
Which God. I'm kind of happy about. So happy about.
I wish they would just start doing the one game again. I really liked that. It was the Final Fantasy, you know?
It was fine, yeah. I think I'm going to buy 13 when it's on sale and play it, just because I want to play it. I know it's going to be really cheap this summer, so...
No, sorry, I was reading chat.
Steam summer sales.
One Tough Nerd said Skyrim is the prequel to the Fallout series, confirmed. Or is Skyrim the distant future of the Fallout series?
So you're telling me... Just wait for a second. Okay. Now my mind is blown. So you're telling me that in Mega Man series, they're not on Earth. They're on the planet Funkotron from Toe Jam and Earl? Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. Toe Jam and Earl poster right there. Right there.
Whatever happened to that newer one that they were making? Didn't they say
so there was that one on Xbox, right? And then they said they were gonna make a new one, and it was gonna be side scrolling. It was gonna be 3D side scroll. So like they were gonna be 3D animated, but they were gonna be side scroll second one.
I want the old top down one.
That game is so hard.
I hated.
Me and Mario spent 4 hours beating it.
Yeah, and I would always use those stupid rocket boots or whatever and fly off the edge.
Yeah. Me and Mario can beatbox every song. It's bad. Like, because, he was like one night, he was like, dude, because we played it for fun one night, and then he was like, dude, Sam, you know what? You should just come over next weekend. We'll just play it and beat it. So we like turned on his Wii emulator and we used the Wiimotes to play.
Nice.
And man, that shit was so hard because I had never beaten it before that.
No.
I played it when I was a kid. Oh man. And then Santa Claus, like you got to sneak up on Santa Claus and shit.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, it was funny because like some of Mario's friends were there in the background and they had never heard of it before, and they were like, "Wait, you have to what?" It's like, dude, we're just trying to run away from the dentist to sneak up on Santa Claus. And they were like, "What?" Man, one time nerd said Mega Man is the future of the Transformers series, which is wiped out when Beerus shows up, and then Turok happens. Eventually, he becomes Master Chief, who uses the wheel from Lost to reset the timeline, and that's her Pokemon costume.
Spoilers, bro. Damn. Fuck.
Bro, spoilers.
The frozen donkey wheel. Oh my god, that thing was so cool.
And that's where Pokemon comes from, and that's why the secret cow level in Diablo 2 exists.
No, those are separate universes.
No, I'm pretty sure they're the same.
Other than that, like E3, what do I care about? All the big stuff's already kind of announced. Star Ocean 5's coming out. Obviously, we know that. Final Fantasy 15 is coming out. Final Fantasy 7 remake's already announced. One Tough Nerd says, you know what none of that is? Overwatch. Nice. Overwatch is already out. The only things I'm really super psyched about is I want to hear that Saints Row 5 announcement. It's gonna happen.
You know what? I'm waiting for that too now. I didn't even hear about that.
Well,
I'm excited.
I don't remember why I started thinking this. I'd have to do some research, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere.
I just read an article, though, that they were making a new Red Dead game, though.
Well, that's Rockstar.
You sure that's not it?
That's Rockstar. Rockstar doesn't own...
Saints Row no more?
Well, do they know? Well, THQ used to own it, and then they sold it to someone else.
No, I'm pretty sure Rockstar does Saints Row now, dude.
No, Deep Silver owns it. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a new game from Deep Silver. No, Deep Silver owns Saints Row. There's a new game that they're putting out called Agents of Mayhem. Oh man, I hope that's not what they're gonna announce. It's probably what it is. Damn it! Now it's not gonna happen. Shit. Anyway, whatever. I don't care about anything then. I'm done. I don't give a shit. Overwatch 2 announced it. That's all I care about.
Overwatch 2.
I want to know when we're getting our new heroes. Oh, that was another thing. New heroes are coming, like relatively, probably soon. I'm thinking. Probably pretty soon.
I hope so.
Doomfist is pretty much confirmed to be like the new character coming out. Considering the payload in Ilios, I think it is. I can't remember. No, Numbani, I think it's called. Whatever Lucio's map is, the payload is a car with the Doomfist on top of it. It's confirmed it's going to happen. But okay, so E3, I guess Pokemon Sun and Moon, they're going to show that too. Like, that's cool. I'm literally being forced to get a 3DS and Pokemon Moon.
You have a 3DS. What'd you do with it?
No, I don't.
You had one.
I had one. I sold it. I don't play handhelds.
Oh,
I don't play handhelds. I just don't. So I don't play the Wii U.
I'm gonna get it. I told Trisha that if she was gonna get that game and get a 3DS, I would too. So
right, and see that, like, you know, that way you can breed the Pokemon for her.
breed the Poachy Mans.
That's what I'm getting a 3DS for. I know that. It's literally been told to me. That is why I'm getting a 3DS. She's smiling at me because she knows it's true. So that I can sit here and breed them and then trade them to her when she gets home.
Oh, well, Trisha actually plays the game and does shit herself. Oh!
Man, I can't wait for her to watch this tomorrow on her lunch break. Because she can only hear one side of the conversation. That's how this works.
I'm sorry, I had to.
She basically did the equivalent to this. She's
yep,
like,
I've seen that face.
She goes, I got all day tomorrow to watch it.
I got all day, bitch. I got all day,
Anyway.
bitch.
Other than that,
Oh,
E3,
man, so...
I mean, the only other thing that I could be excited about is stuff that we just don't know about. Right? There's like, I like when there's new stuff that like has not any connection to anything that we've seen yet. I like new IPs. So, that's what I'm excited for.
Yeah,
and
I
like,
feel you on that.
I'm excited for the new IPs and stuff like that.
IPs. So, anyways, coming to a close. Final thoughts?
No.
Final thoughts,
No.
anybody?
I have to show this. Dude,
Okay.
so McDonald's in Japan.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I skipped over this.
It's like
just look at this. We should look at this.
McDonald's in Japan. Let me just say something. Japan's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to
Japan
get a
is
picture of
sick.
this on
My
the
buddy's in
screen.
Japan right now.
Well, I'm not. I don't have this set up for the screen. But McDonald's in Japan has a commercial that they're airing where to promote to help the failing sales, I guess. They're using McNuggets as a promotional tool. One lucky person will open their McNuggets and they will find an 18-karat solid gold McNugget amongst their disgusting processed chicken. They're literally giving away a golden nugget. It's a golden McNugget. And it's valued at like $13,000 or something like that. I can't remember what the actual sales number was. That's tight.
Really funny.
Now my question is, because like with the Monopoly things, like people can't see what they are, right? This is a solid golden McNugget. Who decides what box this gets put in? Because the McNuggets don't come pre-made. You have to make them. That means that one of the stores has to have it, and they have to go, Jimmy, it's time to put the golden McNugget in a box. Right? Like,
right.
How does that exactly work? I have no idea. But, damn, it's like, imagine not even knowing about this promotion and just getting a McNugget meal. And getting a solid gold chicken McNugget. You would shit your pants. And you'd be like, what the fuck is this?
So what happens when they get it? They just have a golden nugget then?
They literally have a solid golden chicken McNugget. What do you mean what happens when they get it? They have a solid gold McNugget worth
I don't know, I was just like thinking on some Willy
$13,000.
Wonka shit, like, I don't know.
That's exactly what it's like. It's like Willy Wonka with the golden ticket, except this is literally made of gold. It's solid gold. They could sell it for 13 grand. Or just keep it forever, because who in the fuck has a golden chicken McNugget? Nobody. That's tight. That's my final thought for the day. Damn.
Oh man. My final thought is today I thought about if I had to get a Sega property, so like a Sega character or something like that tattooed
Nights
on
into
me,
Dreams.
who would it be? Oh, really?
Nights into Dreams.
I thought
Absolutely.
that at first.
Dude,
I thought that
yeah.
at first, and then I thought, nope, I gotta go with Axel from Streets of Rage, because Streets of Rage is my favorite game.
Nights
into Dreams is a great game.
I was cleaning out my boxes and stuff. I found my Sega Saturn. Inside of it was Nights into Dreams.
Oh, GG.
I gotta figure out how to turn this off.
Thank you, One Tough Nerd. I will look at this in a second. It looks really sweet. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. You can follow us on twitch.com/cardsandhandamen. Follow. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Joe puts videos up there regularly, gaming videos, whatever videos. He's going to put our stream stuff on there. What else? Facebook.com/CardsWithHandman. There you go. Go to Facebook. Like us on Facebook, share it with your homies. And we'll catch you next week, Thursday, and maybe we'll stream some more Overwatch before the show again. Might do that again. Because,
I'm playing the song again, by the way.
That's good. I'm okay with this. Yeah.
Dude, it's so tight. Okay, I'm done playing that. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Wait, are we live still?
Yeah. We're only halfway through the stuff right now. I'm sorry, I had to take a little bit of a mental break. Everyone go check out this video. I'm going to post a link in the description below. But go check out Sounds Like Overwatch by Have Luck, Good Fun on YouTube. Song
I can't wait for someone to make a GIF of this when they watch it on YouTube. Oh, come on.